We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. Off we go from the Steel City. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. At their own 30-yard line. Play fake. It's Rodgers scrambling to his left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Steeler first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line. The master of play action, Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. 25 yards. The pickup there. That's a Steeler first down. Again, it's Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back one. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up first and goal.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On second down, Howard. He'll find Woods. That one is caught.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 26-yard.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. run it for the first time. With Devontae Williams. Williams hit and loses the football.
Really?
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Now Howard on first down. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Howard to throw here on first down. Here's a screen set up for Warren. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they go to work on first and goal. Off the play fake, here's Howard. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do. And
he'll take it on,
man.
DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Steelers are out to a 10-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Devontae Turpin on the return. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the Steelers' 47-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on first down. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. Williams. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Pushed out to his right. Good blocking, and he's in. Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Dallas.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10, it's Howard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
Get good. Bro, come
into
on,
the
man.
end zone. 72
That's
yards.
crazy.
Touchdown, drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, defense is thinking run. A lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Turpin. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First down, Prescott. Man, over the middle, it's Pickens. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens once again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
16 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Prescott on 1st down. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Dak. They're called in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 1-yard line.
Prescott again. That is caught. And he's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
16. Cowboys 13.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Howard. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They run with Warren. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd.
They're going to go play action with Howard. That is intercepted. Picked off by Israel McConnell. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, How fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
A first down throw for Prescott. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Deron Bland with the tackle. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, Howard. And he's going to have a 1st down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. Now, Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Howard. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Complete. Metcalf with the grab. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Turpin. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's down.
Damn.
And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown.
a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
They're going to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone and put the lead up by 2 more.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line. Sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Turpin. Now an opening at the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak.
Oh, bro.
Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Play action. It's
Ooh, I knew.
off he goes. And a big force out of bounds, just a couple yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8. From the 33, here's 2nd and 2. A carry here for Warren. Warren, 1st down and more. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 21. Good for a Steeler 1st down. Off the play pick. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Micah Parsons in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on 1st, the tackle for loss on 2nd, and now it brings up 3rd and long.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes, and I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's Dak to throw. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. 46. Prescott now. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
To the air again. Prescott. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. CeeDee Lamb Touchdown, Dallas. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Gainwell to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Howard. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
He's going to look for the home run ball. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
On the coverage.
Howard. Here's a screen set up for one. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll throw for it with Howard. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run here with Sanders. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They get the conversion on 3rd and inches.
1st and goal.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a 1st down.
46.
Sanders is in. Touchdown, Dallas. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? We're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
in store in the remaining time. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Warren. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Warren. And they'll take this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
I should probably start a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink, you got to chill.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Out of the gun, it's Howard. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on 4th down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to win the game. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.